So you actually started getting arrested during this time.
I was getting arrested before then. Like, see, before then I was like just getting arrested like on some fighting and shit, like just being in cliques and just going around just fighting, getting in trouble, going to fighting in school, going to jail at school, or just somehow the police just fucking with taking us to jail. I was going to jail before that. Like I had started going to jail like in 8th grade. You get what I'm saying? I had started going to jail like 8, but that was just like it wasn't on no drug activity. Like the drug activities came in, like I was getting arrested. I started getting arrested like at 17, 18 when that shit started happening. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. And you were being tried as an adult during that time?
Yeah, see, in Texas, when you 17 and legal, like you legal, like you they consider you as an adult. So
Huh.
you going to the big boy jail. You know what I'm saying? Anything before 17, you going to juvenile, but at 17 in Texas, you going to loose stereo. You know what I'm saying? Where we from?
Okay, so at 17 years old, you go to an actual adult prison.
No, it's not no prison. I just went to county.
Oh, county. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't
Well,
go to prison. Just yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah,
a
yeah.
that's not someplace you really want to be. So, how did it feel at 17 to suddenly be thrown into a situation with a lot of older dudes and stuff like that?
What was crazy about it? It was like when I had first went for my first time, like as an adult, like the older dudes around me, they were trying to like, could they see this shit so much. So you know what I'm saying? They when I came in, they asking everybody, everybody asking what's going on. I'm telling the situation. They were like, "Look, bro, they trying to tell me what to do." You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get, you know what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged or nothing. You just got to do this. They going to probably let you out on this, and this your first offense on this type of shit. So they really trying to come. It wasn't no shit like I go in there like motherfuckers just on some, you know what I'm saying? No shit like that. They were really trying to look out for them because you the young nigga that's coming in. You get what I'm saying? And if you
Yeah.
really just trying to pay attention, listen, like, you ain't one of them high heads, like, motherfuckers look out for you. They ain't on that. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers got these outrageous ass stories. You know what I'm saying? Some, you know how motherfuckers be trying to make you say hard, like, but we in the real life, so I don't know, like, about y'all experience or about nobody else's experience. But when I
Yeah.
went in there, it was like the old head was trying to like tell me like, okay, little youngster, just do this. When when you go to court, tell them this. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to look out for them on the cool. You feel me?
Yeah. How did your mom react when all that
She
started happening?
cried like a motherfucker. She cried. She came up to the scene. Cause I feel like I was finna go to jail. Like, man, cause she knew what I was doing. Cause I had got caught up with her like I want to say some weeks before, like some months before. Like one day, like she seeing me with like money, and I'm just steady giving my mom money. So she asked me, she like, man, where you getting all this money from? I'm telling her I'm shooting dice. Every time she asks, I'm just shooting dice. I'm gambling. She like, man, you not winning that much money on dice. And my mama knows that parent, so she trying to see like what the fuck going on. So I think one day I was at school. She went up under my mattress. She just searched my room and she found like a scale. She found like a gun. She found like some more shit. She like, what is this? I told her, like, man, that's a jewelry clock. You know what I'm saying? I was like, then she like, what the gun? What you still had any guns for? I was like, man, it's crazy out here. It ain't nothing with this. So, we kind of got into an argument. And then, like, I think after that, like some people had came, cause I was selling weed, you know what I'm saying? So some people came to my door, asked me for some weed. I'm talking this my big grown ass partner, like, just come, hey, you got some sex? My mom right behind me, nigga. Come on, fam. I'm looking at him like, come on, man. And he was like, nah, CD. I like, nah, I ain't got no CD right now. I'm finna get some more. I was rapping too at that time. So he trying to act like he asked for some CD. She like, nah, I heard what he said. I was like, nah, he didn't say. I'm looking at him like, bro, you dumb as hell, dog. So I just felt like I was finna go to jail because I already knew, like, what's in the car. They finna search this motherfucker up and down. So I'm like, man, I'm already kind of like, man, just come up to the scene. So shit, by the time she get to the scene, I'm in handcuffs. They tell her what they finna trouble me with, what they find or whatever. She just crying like, you ain't gotta do this, you ain't gotta do this. Why you doing that? We gonna be okay, yada yada, this and that. You feel me? So when she did, I just put my head down like, damn, I'm trying to keep her from crying and made her cry at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
We talked about how they jammed you up when you were selling your last rock.
Yeah, nah, it was before like my partner, like, we was all fucking with that shit, and it was like, nigga, like, everybody like around me or just niggas that I know was getting blamed. Like, every time they like niggas getting caught up with that shit, I was like, man, I ain't fucking with that. I'm gonna give him some misdemeanor paper. You feel me? So I gave him like my last one off. I had gave him off. Like, I drove out to apartments and I was trying to go make a play on some more shit, just like on some, just some weed and shit. I was in a Cadillac. I was 17 at this time, 17 going on 18. My granny had a car. She had a Cadillac. That was my first car. It was a Cadillac. She thought something wrong with the car, but she told me I can come get it. And I actually had a mechanic come fix the car. It was something real minor, but it was like the ignition module, whatever. Like it wasn't crank, but he fixed it. So she basically like she gave me my first car. She was like, you can have it. So I'm driving around. At this time, you ain't really messing with no major money at this time. So shit just fucked up on the car. They pulled me over for like the tail light being out. So when they pulled me over, I hit the weed in the car or whatever, and they smelled it. Like they smelled it or whatever, and that gave them proper cause to search the car, and they just found everything.
Well, when you talk about the weed game and the crack game, it's a very different kind of situation.
Exactly.
The weed game is more or less mellow. People don't really rob each other much. You don't have, weed addicts, breaking into your house and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Whereas, on the cocaine side of things, and especially on the crack side, it gets insane.
Yeah.
Between the addicts, between the robberies,
yeah,
and the selling of the fake products,
right,
to your own friends turning against you, to people snitching when they were facing football numbers.
Right.
Like, what do you think, outside of the arrest, what do you think was the worst situation that you were in?
Outside the arrest, it was just really just getting blamed, like with all the court fees and just trying to start over again, like when they done took, cause I'm like, I wasn't no, at the, what I'm saying, nigga wasn't no kingpin, so I wouldn't just have like a lot of motherfucking drugs, even when it was like the crack shit, like I wasn't having no major ass shit like that. I'm 17 at the time, I'm working with what I got, you get what I'm saying, it's getting me by, but at this time, I ain't no fucking kingpin or no shit, so like, I was looking at that shit like, that shit ain't worth it, so I'm seeing what's going on, and my partner had just went to jail for the shit. And he, like they say, they were trying to give him some football numbers over some bullshit. But of course, I think he had like prior cases and shit. But like after the shit happened, like it was just more like starting over, trying to stay straight, trying to, trying to adapt. Then we trying to figure out how much, like trying to come up with money to bond out. Had to get title loans and court fees and shit that we already in the bind, like with the money and shit. So it's like now it's more shit on top of that. So it's like I'm faced with, do I go back to this shit or do I let the shit pile up on me where I can't? I know that they probably finna put me on probation. So like, what the fuck? I'm finna have the court fee. I got the probation fee. Like, I ain't gonna be able to pay for the shit if I ain't got no money. So like, what the fuck I supposed to do? And then it was just like them decisions just coming back. Like, man, shit, I'm out of here, man. I mean, to time get better, I got to do what I got to do.
Okay, so you get arrested, and how much time do you end up doing?
I mean, I ain't do shit like that.
Nothing.
Yeah,
okay,
I wasn't. It was my first, like depending on what your case is. In Texas, I'm gonna say Texas and Dallas, it's like the shit called a zero bond. Like, depending on what kind of case you in, like if you get locked up for the first time, like you can get a zero bond. Like they'll drop your bond, but you gotta go. I think I forgot how to explain the shit. Like you can get a zero bond where you down there get out free down there, but you gotta pay like certain shit depending on what it is. And I think I got that. But I think I ain't even get that shit though. I forgot. Like I don't think I got that shit because like cause I had a possession of a dangerous drug. I think that's what threw it away or some shit like that. I can't remember how it go, but I was out there motherfucker about like a week though. You know what I'm saying? I was out there motherfucker about a week. Okay. But it's like I had started going, like I was going back and forth with it, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was like I was getting out because by the time I started just going frequently, like when I got older, I had some money put up. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, go ahead and get me up out this shit. Then you gotta look at it. Like I said, I wasn't doing I wasn't getting caught up on no major ass cases.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was getting blessed on them.